Basement Tapes, episode number 72. Talk about my regrets in the last episode about the 57, 58 space cards and target moon cards, but this is more of an embarrassment than a regret. We're talking about right now, in this moment, episode 72, the 1957 Topps baseball set. And embarrassment, yes, I have 91 of these cards, and that is to me an embarrassingly low number considering I own the 56 set. I own the 58 set, and I'm doing pretty good on 53, 54, and 55, a high percentage of completion there. But here I am, 57, 91, and I'm not quite sure what is going on there. I have said in the past that I have not appreciated this set as much as other people will have appreciated it. And maybe I'm coming around. Maybe I am a little slow on the uptake, but as recently as a few weeks ago, I picked up from a guy out there in Pittsburgh, a Yinzer, 57 Frank Robinson rookie card. So I am making some headway here. I have, like I said, 91 of these. Roberto Clemente, by the way, I've had that probably 40 years. I've had that 1957. Roberto Clemente. I remember the most about this set was Dick Cole. Dick Cole, you say? Yes, Dick Cole. I've had that card for a very, very long time. So that one kind of stands out. Maybe it's the name. Maybe it's the card. I believe he's a Pittsburgh Pirate. But let's see what OPG says about this. Beckett says there's 421 cards. It's a 407 card set, however, so we do have some variations apparently. The cards in this 407 card set measure 2.5 by 3.5. In 1957, Topps returned to the vertical obverse, adopted what we now call the standard card size, and used a large, uncluttered color photo for the first time since 1952. Cards in the series 265 through 352 and the unnumbered checklist cards are scarcer than other cards in this set. However, within this scarce series, 265 through 352, there are 22 cards which were printed in double the quantity of the other cards in this series. These 22 double prints are indicated by DP in the checklist. Do not Google DP. The first star combination cards 400 and 407, are quite popular with collectors. They feature the big stars of the previous season's World Series teams. The Dodgers with Ferrillo, Hodges, Campanella, and Snyder, and Yankees Berra and Mantle. The complete set price below does not include the unnumbered checklist cards. Confirmed packaging includes 1-cent penny packs and 6-card nickel packs. Cello packs are definitely known to exist, and some collectors remember buying rack packs of 57s as well. I'm not sure that's how you spell definitely, Beckett. The key rookie cards in this set are Jim Bunning, Rocky Calavito, Don Drysdale, Whitey Herzog, Tony Kubek, Bill Mazeroski, Bobby Richardson, Brooks Robinson, and Frank Robinson. So our rookies, there are 74 in this set, but of course, Bunning, Drysdale, Herzog, Mazeroski, Brooks, and Frank Robinson are big rookie cards. $5 to $12,000. They're saying that this set will cost you if you purchased it between the X and the NM designations. 421 cards they're calling out at $64.24 a piece for a total of $27,046. Top cards, of course, Mantle. Mantle rules everything back in this day and age. So I'm sure we're talking Mantle, and I'm sure we're talking one of the Robinsons, and perhaps a left-handed Hank Aaron is in here as well. Let's see. The anticipation is killing me. Beckett, right now, Beckett is communicating with India to see if they can bring up this database. Yes, it is managed overseas. Kudos to Beckett for farming out wonderful data jobs across the pond. Let's see here. Mickey Mantle, Brooks Robinson, and Ted Williams are your top three cards. Well, I shouldn't speak so soon. There's a tie for third between Ted Williams, Willie Mays, left-handed Hank Aaron, Frank Robinson, Yankee power hitters Mantle and Berra, as well as the no-numbered checklist. So let's look at TCDB, shall we? Let's. TCDB apparently managed and operated right here in the good old USA. I'm not sure why I logged out. There we go. Let's get back to 1957 tops. Bam. This is real-time stuff happening. 57 tops. We are told that the teams represented here are the Baltimore Orioles, Boston Red Sox, Brooklyn Dodgers for the final time, Chicago Cubs, Chicago White Sox, Cincinnati Redlegs, Cleveland Indians, Detroit Tigers, Kansas City Athletics, Milwaukee Braves, New York Giants, New York Yankees, Philadelphia Phillies, Pittsburgh Pirates, San Luis Cardinals, and the Washingtonians of Senator variety. Errors and variations. There are 10 recorded. Gene Baker 176 A and B. Name misspelled B-A-K-E-P on back. The corrected version is B-A-K-E-R. And then there are no numbered checklists. One says Big Bloney ad on the back, and the other says Bazooka ad on the back. And that goes for all 5 of the checklists. So that is your variations right there. The checklists, along with Gene Baker. Hall of Famers, we talked about. There are 38 of them. Of course, we are swinging around. We got your Bankses, your Barras, your Aparicios, your Mays, your Roberts, the rookies we talked about, Whitey Ford, Pee Wee Reese. What a time to be alive. Even some of the presidents get in on the act there. There's a pairing of presidents here of Harridge and Warren Giles. They had their own cards the previous year, but just all sorts of wonderful cards. There are multiplayer cards, which Topps is finally getting into, and they will be spitting them out in a hurry over the next couple decades, the multiplayer cards. But we see kind of the beginning of that. Inadvertently, they did that in 1954 with the O'Brien brothers. 1956, they did it with the team cards, and now we have real bona fide multiplayer cards to enjoy. Some of our favorite stars like Mike Epstein and Ted Williams further on down. Let's look at the rookies again. There are 74 recorded, and we talked about the big uns in there as well. So lots of this is one of those rookie card sets that people salivate over. 56, not so much with Alston and Aparicio, but here there are some grade A rookies again. The Robinson boys and Drysdale and Bunning and Mazeroski, and of course Whitey Herzog. So fun times had by all, and then other people you will have heard of, such as Tito Francona, whose real name was John Patsy Francona, by the way. Herb Plouz is in there, Solly Drake, Cletus Boyer. They don't make names like they used to, for sure. Danny Kravitz, not related to Lenny Kravitz, I don't think, but lots of people in there to to collect. If you're into rookie cards, there are many. Haywood Sullivan's in there, and he was a general manager for many years. So fun stuff, fun set to dig into. Let's look at inserts and related sets. It's just the contest cards, it looks like. Comments here. You ready for the comments? Pirate fan comments that the 1957 Topps set was the very first pack of cards I ever bought. I remember buying both 5-cent packs as well as penny packs. I was not yet 7 when I was told by a friend that the new baseball cards were in at stores at each end of my block. Growing up just south of Pittsburgh, the Pirates were our home team to root for. I can't say it was the first pack, but if not in one of the first couple packs I bought, the first Pirates card I got was number 24, Bill Mazeroski. Boy, I'm starting to tear up here. Bill Mazeroski, who I decided would be the player I would root for. Great childhood memories of a great set of cards. And I think collectors like us love stories like that. There is a memory, a bond to these cards, and it started somewhere. And for people to have that acute of a memory that they can hone in on their first pack or first couple packs, I find that to be absolutely I believe my nipples stand up when I hear those stories, because really is heartwarming. And that's what it's all about, not letting go of those first memories. Trivia here. It says the first Topps set to use color photographs. This was the first Topps set to use the now standard 2.5 by 3.5 inch card size. Card number 20 of Hank Aaron, of course, shows him as a left-handed batter. The negative was reversed inadvertently. Or was it? This was the last Topps base set to feature regular season cards of the Brooklyn Dodgers. And that is sad. Of course, I think many of us would agree, no offense to the people of Los Angeles, but I think many of us would agree that if we could go back in time and right some wrongs, um, leaving stadiums instead of renovating them. We love Fenway. We love Wrigley Field. It'd be nice to have the Dodgers in Brooklyn in a renovated stadium. Same thing, I think, with the A's in Philadelphia. It goes on and on and on. But I think that we could all agree that pretty special team in a pretty special area. It would have been nice to have kept that intact. You're probably hating me if you're a Los Angeles Dodgers fan, but I don't care. Packaging here. Let's look at the Topps wax boxes. Boy, they look beautiful. 1 cent and 5 cent packs, boxes right there. The packs are gorgeous, red and yellow with a big Topps baseball gum, 5 cent. There's a man sliding towards you, spikes in the air, and getting ready to help you open these cards. The 1 cent cards, same player. I shouldn't say the same player, but there is a sliding player, a little bit slightly different pose. Now get started in the Bazooka Baseball Contest. It's easy. It's fun. So there's all sorts of entrapment going on there. For some reason, there's a cellophane pack there. So fun stuff. Let's look at the glossary. Of course, these are not the glossary, the gallery. These are gorgeous cards that most will say they're gorgeous. I think I'm coming around to them, but really photography is better than the painted on cards, if you ask me, most of the time. So this is a set that is absolutely gorgeous. Let's look at Sal Magli of the Brooklyn Dodgers, card number 5. Salvatore A. Magli, pitcher, Brooklyn Dodgers, height 6'2", weight 185. Bats right, throws right, born April 26, 1917 in Niagara Falls, New York. Considered a washed-up old man, Sal wrote the greatest comeback story in baseball last year. Cast off by Cleveland, he joined the Dodgers, pitched a no-hitter, and finished the season with the 4th best ERA. It was Sal who came through to clinch the pennant. He also beat the Yanks in the first game of the World Series. So Sal Magli was a Brooklyn Dodger. Then he was shipped off to Cleveland, and then he came back for some glory. Cool cards, posed pictures, Aparicio cards, kind of cool. But, Don Mossy, of course, card number 8. Love the card. Willie Mays is card number 10, and he is called out. And let's talk about Willie, card number 10. 5'10 and a half, 170. Most people see pictures of Willie Mays and just think he was 6'4". 215. His muscle tone was absolutely amazing, but he was apparently more diminutive than I had earlier thought. Although Willie's average sagged a bit last season, he showed he was still one of the toughest hitters in the league with his big home run output. A speed demon on the bases, he ran away with base stealing honors with 40 swipes in the 1956 All-Star game. I'm sorry. In the 1956 All-Star game, Willie unloaded a homer blast, and his All-Star average stands at a tremendous 500 for 3 contests. When Willie won the batting title in 1954, he was voted National League's most valuable player. So Willie, we know he's great at this point. 55, 51 home runs in 1955. But it took me a long time to realize that. But great catcher, Mac Burke from the Philadelphia Phillies with his freaky deek catcher's mask on. So lots of good cards in here. I think one of the things that has rubbed me raw or the wrong way is the varying colors of the letters, meaning Hank Aguirre has yellow Hank and a white Aguirre. Cleveland Indians is white, but the pitcher is yellow. It's just weird, ununiform colorization of the wording, and it doesn't make sense to me. So maybe that's my problem. But anyway, Good looking cards. A lot of history in here. You get to see some of the old ballparks like the Polo Grounds and Yankee Stadium and stuff like that. So, um, quite enjoyable. I got a long way to go here. It will be expensive to finish this set. Here's some sell sheets from 57. It's got Mays, Grimm, Roberts, Fox, Johnny Logan, Hector Lopez, Gene Conley, Dale Long. Topps 1957 baseball now teams up with a nationwide bazooka contest, bazooka bubblegum contest. It's easy, it's fun for thousands of youngsters to win exciting prizes like Major League Baseball gloves, flash cameras, portable radios, in the new Bazooka Bubblegum contest. Millions of free entry blanks are being distributed in this year's Topps Baseball. Every box of baseball and Bazooka too will feature the contest and the rules. Make sure you have this winning combination: Topps 57 baseball and Bazooka Bubblegum. Twin profit builders from Topps. So you're being told you order the gum, you order the cards, and the profits will come in, and that's profits with an F, not a PH. So 57 Topps baseball cards, a set that has gotten better in my mind to me. And again, I tell people all the time, I'm a little slow on the uptake over here, but I'm coming around on some of these sets. I will continue to skewer other sets, but this is a set that I am definitely coming around to. So that's it. 57 Topps baseball cards.